So I just did a video of Roni attacking the glass bottle, and it seems like she's worked most of it out of her system, because you see she's a little calmer now. Aren't you, Roni Bird? So, Roni is, gosh, maybe 16 years old, 15, 16, something like that. How old are you, Roni? How old are you, Roni Bones? We don't know. So she came to me. She was given up by somebody who was going to grad school, couldn't keep her, didn't have time for her, something like that. But prior to me, she only had one owner. And unlike a lot of other birds, Roni was loved. And she knew she was loved. So she doesn't have a lot of the severe problems that a lot of rescues have. See that? Good, Roni. Yeah. And anyway, so I have this theory about birds that, number one, I think captivity is stressful on them no matter what. They're just too smart to be kept as pets. And that's why a lot of bird lovers have the adopt, don't shop, and don't like breeding and stuff like that, because you hang out with birds and you just learn how stressful captivity is on them. So anyway, my theory is that birds, to deal with that stress, are either externalizers or internalizers. And with the externalizers, it comes out with aggression and behavior problems, and internalizers are the feather pluckers, like our good friend Daisy over here. Daisy is an example of what I would call an internalizer. And again, this is just my theory, that you can agree or disagree with me if you want. So Daisy, I've had Daisy only a couple of months, and she plucks her feathers, and she will let them grow to a certain period, and then she pulls them out. And she's apparently been doing it for most of her 6 years of existence. And she was purchased on impulse by somebody who then forgot about her and just left her locked in her cage. So she was not as loved as Roni. So perhaps that has something to do with the severity of her behavioral problems. But anyway, so Daisy is what I would call an internalizer, and Roni an externalizer. So coming back to Roni, so Roni has problems with aggression. Roni, come down here so people can see you. There you go. So I showed you early in another video of her attacking the bottles, and a lot of conures are like this, where they just take issue with certain objects in your house that scare them. But she must have been scared by a bottle at some point. My Gende Lily used to be terrified of the vacuum cleaner and of brooms. And she was a Petco bird, and they used to try to get control of the animals by sweeping them with a broom. So you can imagine how terrifying that was. This, broom coming at you that is 10 times the size of you. So anyway, Roni has problems with aggression, and she bites everybody. Any person that I will have come visit the house, Roni will bite them. And she has absolutely no discipline at all. And she didn't even know the step-up command when I got her. And she really doesn't like to listen. So, yeah, with Roni, the problem is dealing with her aggression. And so, yeah. Roni is what we would call an externalizer. But you can see she's fully feathered. She has not plucked a single feather. And of all the birds that I have, she's the healthiest bird. And I think that comes down to the She was kept by one person who cared for her, single owner, and the girl loved her a lot, but just couldn't care for her anymore, and that's why she had to give her up. And yeah, I don't know anything about the breeder that she came from, but she came from she didn't come from Petco or any place like that. She came from like a specialty shop. So anyway, I just thought I'd share my theory with you all: the internalizers versus externalizers, and dealing with stress, because I do believe that captivity is stressful on all birds. Yeah. Isn't that right, Roni? Isn't that Roni Bones? Roni Bones. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? Are you stressed? Is captivity stressful for you? Are you stressed? Are you stressed? Are you stressed, little Roni bird? Are you stressed? Are you stressed? Are you stressed? Oh, I'm so stressed. I'm so stressed. I'm so stressed. Roni, I'm so stressed. I'm so stressed. You're so stressful. See the aggression thing? Yeah, she likes to bite when you do something she doesn't like. I accidentally put the phone down on her tail there. She didn't like that. Yeah, you didn't like that. You didn't like that. Oh, see? No, she didn't like that either. But I'll take a little bit of aggression here and there to pulling feathers out any day, because feather plucking is such a difficult problem. And we have a lot of tools for managing aggression in birds. It's called discipline and training. So I've been working on that with Roni. She's a little bit better than she was before. So that's it.